Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Tom Mizzle. You watch my channel, Mizzle14, and I'm here to review a Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reunion part one. I just gonna start off. Usually, I had stopped watching reunions of the reality TV shows for a long time. I don't know when I stopped. I just stopped watching it because I didn't really care for your reunions anymore. It was not entertaining anymore. It was just stupid. It was rehashing the same old issues that I thought they cleared up and made up about. I mean, it does give a little more insights to things, but it just become like a really stuff don't get resolved, and then next season come about, it's the same issues or a little bit more problems than before. So what the reunion was there for in the first place. But since I started YouTube again, I guess I'm gonna start watching reunions again because I'm gonna continue on doing reviews, and it won't be good. And I just review the shows, all of the episodes, and don't review the reunion. So I'm going to just swallow my pride and review the reunions and give y'all the reunion updates and my point. This reunion right here, the part one, wasn't too much to it. So I'm not going to go into too much details because I went a lot of details in my show reviews of the episodes. But I'm going to give a little something that I have took out of this reunion for what they said. Once again, Nina Parker was the host. I'm not going to explain anybody's fashion, what they wore, what they wear. I'm not really into looking at the fashions and looking at other people's fashion and say, oh, that look good, would look nice and everything. Whatever. That's what they wore. That's what they good. That's all to me. I don't really care about the fashion. I'm going to talk about exactly what was done and what was said. So it started off with the freaking Rashida, Kirk, and Jasmine situation, which I was like, it was good that they got that out the way because it wasn't too much to it. It was the same as Dragon, but it was just like we are done with the we're done with the forces right now, basically. So it was Rashida and Jasmine, and it basically asking what is Jasmine's motive for going to press and talk to Rashida. She said she wanted to talk to Rashida to apologize. Rashida felt like she should apologize before they would start airing on TV and before all this happened and everything. And Jasmine felt like she would need to have to come to this if Kirk stepped up and told Rashida. Because to kind of find out, Jasmine and Kirk been found out the paternity test and results months ago before this ever happened. But Kirk never said anything to Rashida. So she brought this up to herself to come around and go to the press to bring this up because she didn't know that Rashida didn't know about the results. She thought that Rashida know about the results already. So she came to apologize, explain what her actions and feel that she was wrong for doing what she had to do. But at the same time, Jasmine was right. It took two of them to make this situation. It wasn't all on Jasmine. But Jasmine's actions made it worse when she was doing a lot of things, especially when taking a picture of Rashida's son and putting it next to her son and saying, let's see how this going to come about, let's see what's going to do. That was wrong. And putting it on social media, that was wrong for Jasmine to do that. Just to get the attention from Rashida. Then Jasmine went up to a Houston press release after party to confront Rashida, and Rashida said she happy that she handled the situation the way she did because she said her kids watch the show, and she wanted to show that she don't want to show her kids that she go acting like a fool. And it was good. It's a mature way how to handle the situation. You don't always have to fight and throw drinks and pull hair, throw purses, just to get your point across. You can say what you gotta say, because at this point, Jasmine didn't really have much to say to Rashida, because at the end of the day, she is wrong. She's wrong, and she cannot play the victim, because she knows she laid with a married man. She had unprotected sex with a married man, got pregnant by him, birthed the baby, and now she got to suffer consequences for the actions. And knowing that he's not going to leave his wife for you, and you know the situation it is. It's like, Kirk is done, he's dumb and everything. He sat there saying little things. Nita asked him, why did you tell your boys before you tell Rashida? He said, no, when you get to situations like that, when he found the results, it was easier for them to talk to the boys because they could relate and they know the situation. They go to Rashida. But at the end of the day, Rashida said her and Kirk is in a good place. They got the workout video going on. They got the store. A lot of things they have as their businesses as they make together, and they good. So Kirk said he gonna continue building the friendship with Rashida because at the end of the day they have a solid friendship. So they always go work out no matter what. Which I was like, duh, we gotta understand that because no matter what you do, Kirk, Rashida gonna take you back. So it's kind of pointless right now. It's like she's numb to your fuckness, basically. And that's that. So it wasn't too much. Now, like, when it comes to Cannon, Jasmine says she just want it could be better, but she want Kirk to consistently continue being on his son's life and do better to make sure Cannon knows his father's side of the family and get to know his siblings, his brothers and sisters for his father's side, and be the good father to be there. That's all she really wanted for Kirk to step up and be there. And Rashida said she has no problem for Jasmine to she had no problem with Jasmine's son and having Jasmine's son be around. And they're going to take her a while, but she's not going to stop Kirk for seeing her son. She's not going to stop Kirk for raising her boy. She said she'd go ahead. And she said one day, yes, she would like to make sure she be there for the baby and say she's going to be yelling at him, screaming at him about kids and running around when she knows she's doing her own kids. So she said it will be at one point, but right now she's not there, but it will be a point that she will get close to Cannon and be there because she will be in a boy's life no matter what because Kirk is married to Rashida and Rashida is always going to be around. So she had to be at least know her siblings and nieces and nephews and all that stuff. So yeah, Cannon will be good. It's just that it was a point about that. And guess they squashed that. So hopefully that move on for that. Next season we're going to find a new drama of Kirk and Rashida that continues their storyline. Like every season they have something new going on. Last season, this season was a continuation with the baby drama and him cheating and finding out and then got pregnant and the results this season. What's going to happen next season? It's going to be something new going on. That was that. So that's ended. Now we get this Erica and Stevie J. You know, Erica and Stevie J was going back and forth with beefing. You know, Erica called Stevie J a bitch, said a DM and all that stuff due to the fact that Stevie J said, ask Sean Garrett, because Erica sing behind her back instead of being upfront with her. Now, what I got, Erica said that she's taking courses, and while Jazzy Faye taking the courses with that, led her to working with Sean Garrett. So that's how she started working with Sean Garrett. Now, when they need to ask her about why you started working with Stevie J and everything. She said at first she had all respect for Stevie J. She had no problem with him. She respected his hustle. She respected his things, his accomplishments of stuff that he had done in the past. And she went to sit down with him to see how it is. But she said the intentions of him sitting down with her, not for her to sign the Danger Zone, but it was intention for the get Estelita into Danger Zone, just like put fire in her back, battering her back to step it up and do something. So bringing Erica in was to compete with Estelita and see who will be the head and face. But Erica didn't like Stevie J antics when he went behind her back and asked Sean Garrett, can she sing? She said she would have respected him more if he said, oh, I'm going to sign you to Danger Zone, can you sing? And then she would have been okay with that. But the fact that he didn't ask her that, but he was so hell-bent in signing her to Danger Zone, that's why she never went with Danger Zone. And she decided to move on for that. And then Sean Garrett and Stevie J going at it. And Sean Garrett's whole purpose was that he didn't like how Stevie J approached the situation. If Stevie J would have sat with Sean Garrett another time and do something else and talk to him about that one-on-one, it'd probably be no problem. But Stevie J brought it up to the people, showing the other people the DMs, brought up to the baby shower, trying to confront Sean Garrett like he was messy, saying, oh, you the one who told Erica that I told that she can't sing, or asked her can she sing and everything. And it was a lot of drama. They was going back and forth. They was arguing, and Stevie J got getting up and started trying to fight Sean Garrett, so he had to walk off and calm himself down to come back on stage. It was a lot. I mean, Stevie J was doing way too much this reunion, and I felt like most seasons that I see Stevie J, he wasn't that turned up, but he wasn't fighting people. He was most peace loving person who liked to womanize women and everything. But that was his niche. All of a sudden, he's going to be fighting and all that stuff. Oh yeah, with Jocelyn and him, they started fighting. They were fighting other people at the stage. So that was the beef. But that was Jocelyn kind of beef, and he just was sticking up with his woman. But other than that, that was that. Then we get on this Carly and Jock. That was a small little thing. Carly and Sean agreed that it was not working out. They cannot be together. They both agreed that they could not match. So that was the end of that. I'm not going to spend any more details with that because that was simple, straight to the point agreement. Now, Carly and Jock, we know Carly and Jock, they used to mess around. They used to freak. They used to have sex and on and off. And they stopped and they friends now. And it seemed like like Rashida said, because I didn't even ask Rashida, do you think they was doing something at the ranch? And Rashida said, you know what, I don't think they doing anything. I think they had this good relationship that they could play it back and forth and do sexual undertones with each other, play with each other, but nothing really happened. Which I believe that's so too. I believe they had their point, they had their fun. If they do have sex, whatever, they grown. But at the same time, I feel like they done that. They just play with each other. They know each other antics and they cool with each other. So that's just done between Carly and Jock. And I guess it was something while she was trying to spill that they did something extra at the ranch, but Jock was looking at her and saying, don't say nothing, don't say nothing. And it was funny. It was old jokes and laughs with those two. They're comedic. They're very comedic. Like, you can't take them seriously. And that was that. The next thing we got was Estelita and Stevie J. Now, when we first came to see, remember Estelita came in and she did that performance. She was terrible. Remember Stevie J brought her in last season to basically kind of replace Jocelyn, and that's create the beef between her and Jocelyn, and then Carly got in. That's what she didn't really like Carly that much, and so she came in and she stated that yes, me and Stevie J had sex. Yes, we fucked around, but I was not going to be stigmatized to a point that he would stop my flow and stop my hustle. And Stevie J kind of confirmed that she has a hustle, she has a flow going on, that it would not be stopped. And he said that. But he still held bent with the contract because she said when she found that contract like that, she went to get her lawyer. At the end of all the things said and done, because she went to get a lawyer, she got a contract with another company, and then anything he wants, anything he had to go through them. And he said, no, I deserve everything. I deserve 30% everything. She said, what money you gonna get from? Where you gonna get the money from? You're not owning anything and stuff. And Nina asked Sean Garrett with 30% too much. He said that's way too much excessive. That's way excessive amount of percentage of a manager and thing. And Steve said, we know manager thing. I'm everything to her. We're in the entertainment business, so I deserve a lot more. Stevie J, he was so full of himself, just like a womanizer like he is, and he'll miss that. And that was that. And then yeah, that was that. And I think Stevie J left at the point because Erica started butting in, and they started going back and forth and arguing again. And Stevie J, you know what, I let the walk. And I think he said that Erica needs to kiss her feet and bow down. I don't think he thinks he said that. Erica, or he said that she needs to bow down to me. I paved the way. She needs to respect me. Basically, Stevie J said that Estelita needs to respect him because she brought her on, and she needs to respect him because he was responsible for her success or her come up. So she had to be loyal to him. And I was like, that's not the case. That's not cute. Just because y'all fucked, whatever, and we know y'all had sex more than once, but that's not the case for you to say that she had to respect you because you brought her on. Stuff happens. Oh yeah, then we get to see with Just Brittany. I just totally went over that. But the new thing that we get that Just Brittany felt like she was ambushed when Estelita and Estelita and Erica came. But yeah, Just Brittany did started it when she said she didn't have to sleep till the top to get what she got, to get what she was at, what she at this point. So that's what Erica and Estelita started freaking coming after her. And then all just create this beef. And then Kitty don't like her, and then Spice don't like her, and then a lot of people don't like Estelita. Cardi don't like her from last season because of Jocelyn. And just really said they hating and hating on her. And it was coming up, it was a topic of her sleeping with Stephen J. Stephen J said he didn't really sleep with her. He didn't do anything to her, but he wasn't denying the fact that she did something to them or something. He wasn't saying much, which it was like crazy because Stephen J usually honest and truthful about his sexual capades. But it is what it is. Stephen J left the room, left the building. Brittany left because it was doing too much because Nita couldn't control them arguing back and forth, but Brittany was not having it. So she went off this thing. Then lastly, we get Tommy and Spice. I thought Tommy and Spice was good, but apparently it's still some tension. Now Tommy said, yeah, she looking back, she noticed she did wrong, she messed up, but she put an ankle bracelet on her leg. It was not court ordered to her for her to have that, but she did that for herself to monitor herself to know that she is basically on point, is serious about this alcohol and feel like that she doesn't have alcohol problem, but she want to show people that she can have receipts that no, she doesn't have a problem. So it came to boil down to what's the issue between Tommy and Spike because they had this agreement, and it's all boiled down to the video they had in Miami. Now, Tommy problem with Spice is that Spice is complaining too much, and she doesn't like a lot of things that Tommy was doing. Spice's problem with Tommy is that she has a lack of professionalism, that she was not there on time, she was not doing much. The shoot started at 7 o'clock and she wasn't there. She was calling Tommy and Tommy told her, Spice, why are you calling me? I have workers, I have stuff like that. And it was going back and forth. And it escalated. They started calling each other bitches and stuff. Tommy said that all the videos that she showed Spice is not good and great. And Spice said, you don't have anything. They were going back and forth. They started calling bitches. And it got to the point that they got up and started fighting. Got up and about to fight because you know they was not going to really like to fight. In the early stages of reunion, before we had all these securities and stuff, people was throwing down and fighting. But now they bumped up security, so there's not much fight going on. So it got up there, they started fighting, about to fight, and then that's how the reunion ended. So I'm going to end that video there because it wasn't too much. I just want to go on, explain what has happened with the reunion, what was said, what was done, what I got from it. I will see part 2 and look forward for the next week episode of part 2 and see what's going on. I forgot that Jessica Dawn was not there because she was taking care of her baby Blessing. Congratulations to her. And see y'all all next week. Please comment, subscribe to my channel. My channel is Mentor14 once again, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.